Hi everybody, let's dive into the world of digital nomads in 2025. The future of work is here, and it doesn't involve stuffy cubicles or soul-crushing commutes. Imagine this, you're sipping a coconut on a beach in Bali, laptop open, catching the sunrise while you answer emails. Or maybe you're in a Parisian cafe, the smell of fresh croissants filling the air as you crush your to-do list. This isn't a fantasy, people. This is the reality for digital nomads in 2025. They're trading in the 9-to-5 grind for a life of freedom, flexibility, and adventure, proving that work doesn't have to define where you live or how you spend your time. But with all this freedom comes a whole new set of questions. How do these modern-day explorers find work-life balance on the go? What are the challenges they face, and more importantly, how do they overcome them? Stick around because in this video, we're diving deep into the world of digital nomads. We're talking about the rise of this movement, the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Alright, so before we get into the nitty-gritty, we gotta understand how this whole digital nomad thing even became a thing. I mean, a decade ago, remote work was like this mythical creature people whispered about in hushed tones, but boom! The world flips on its head and suddenly working from home isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. And you know what? Companies started to realize that hey, this whole remote work thing isn't so bad after all. Employees were crushing deadlines in their pajamas, productivity was up, and businesses were saving a ton of money on office space. It was a win-win situation. Then you've got the travel industry stepping up its game, budget airlines popping up left and right, global Wi-Fi becoming more accessible, and suddenly the world feels a whole lot smaller and a whole lot more reachable. It's like someone just opened up the borders and said, go explore! But hold on, there's more. Technology decided to join the party too. Zoom calls replaced boardroom meetings, project management tools like Asana kept everyone on track, and cloud computing meant you could access your files from literally anywhere with a decent internet connection. And just like that, the stage was set for the digital nomad revolution. It went from being a niche lifestyle to a global movement, with people from all walks of life saying goodbye to the daily grind and embracing the freedom to work from anywhere. But why? Why are so many people ditching the traditional 9-to-5 and buying a one-way ticket to who knows where? Well, to understand that, we gotta look at the perks. And trust me, there are plenty. Let's talk about the good stuff. The stuff that gets people fired up about this digital nomad life. First and foremost, it's about freedom, baby. Freedom to choose where you live, when you work, and how you spend your time. No more being chained to a desk from 9 to 5, dreading Monday mornings, and counting down the minutes until the weekend. Imagine waking up in a new city every week, exploring ancient ruins before lunch, and then catching up on work with a view of the Eiffel Tower. This isn't just a fantasy for digital nomads, it's their Tuesday. But it's not just about the travel, although that's a major perk. It's also about having control over your time. Want to hit the gym at noon when it's empty? Go for it. Need to take a midday break to walk your dog on the beach? No problem. Digital nomads are writing their own rules, and that's a powerful thing. And for many, it's also a path to financial freedom. Think about it. You can earn a Western salary while living in a country with a lower cost of living. Suddenly you're stretching your budget further, saving more money, and actually being able to afford those travel dreams. But it's not just about the money, it's about the experiences. Picture yourself learning to surf in Bali, mastering the art of French cooking in Paris, or trekking through the jungles of Costa Rica. Digital nomads aren't just working remotely, they're collecting experiences like they're going out of style. And let's not forget about the career benefits. Freelancers and entrepreneurs can tap into a global client base, network with people from all walks of life, and build a portfolio that screams, I'm not afraid of a challenge. So yeah, the digital nomad life has its perks. It's about freedom, adventure, and designing a life you love. But let's be real, it's not always sunshine and rainbows. There are challenges too, real talk. And in the next chapter, we're tackling those head on. Chapter 3. Okay, let's get real for a second. Scrolling through Instagram, it's easy to get caught up in the glamorous side of digital nomadism, the stunning landscapes, the exotic meals, the freedom to work from anywhere. But here's the truth. It's not always picture perfect. Behind those perfectly curated Instagram feeds, there are real challenges that digital nomads face every day. Let's start with the elephant in the room, loneliness. Think about it. You're constantly on the move, saying goodbye to new friends just as you're starting to connect. Building meaningful relationships when you're living out of a suitcase is tough, and it's something that many digital nomads struggle with. Then there's the financial roller coaster. Let's be real, freelancing and gig work can be unpredictable. One month you're rolling in dough, the next you're scraping pennies to buy instant ramen. Managing your money wisely, having a solid financial plan, and hustling for those clients is crucial. And don't even get me started on time zones. Trying to schedule meetings and collaborate with clients and colleagues scattered across the globe can be a logistical nightmare. It's a constant juggling act, and sometimes, something's gotta give. And then there's the big one, burnout. When your office is everywhere and your hours are flexible, it's easy to blur the lines between work and personal time. Suddenly, you're answering emails at dinner, checking notifications on your day off, and before you know it, you're burnt out. Look, the challenges are real, but they're not insurmountable. Thousands of digital nomads are out there making it work, and in the next chapter, we're going to break down their secrets. We're talking tips, tricks, and strategies for thriving as a digital nomad. So stick around. Chapter 4. Alright, so we've talked about the good, the bad, and the sometimes lonely reality of digital nomad life. But here's the thing, it's totally possible to overcome these challenges and create a sustainable, fulfilling lifestyle on the road. The key is to be prepared, be resourceful, and be connected. First things first, community is key. Remember that whole loneliness thing we talked about? Yeah, well, the good news is that you're not alone. There's a whole community of digital nomads out there who get it. Join online forums, Facebook groups, or co-working spaces. Connect with people who understand the unique joys and struggles of this lifestyle. Trust me, it makes a world of difference. Next up, let's talk about money, honey. Freelancing might be the name of the game, but that doesn't mean you can't have financial stability. Build a solid client base, diversify your income streams, and always have an emergency fund. Remember, a rainy day fund isn't just for emergencies, it's for peace of mind. Now, about that whole time zone thing, yeah, it's a pain, but it's manageable. Set clear boundaries with clients and colleagues, communicate your availability up front, and leverage technology to your advantage. Use scheduling tools, set up automatic email responses, and don't be afraid to say no to that 3 a.m. meeting. And finally, let's talk about burnout. Look, you left the rat race to escape the grind, not recreate it on a beach in Thailand. Set realistic work hours, schedule in downtime, and prioritize self-care. Remember, you're not a machine. Take breaks, recharge, and enjoy the freedom that this lifestyle affords you. The digital nomad life is a journey, not a destination. It's about embracing the unknown, learning as you go, and finding what works best for you. So get out there, explore the world, and make it your office. So, what's the takeaway here? The digital nomad lifestyle is more than just a trend. It's a testament to the changing world of work. It's about breaking free from the traditional 9-to-5, designing a life on your own terms, and proving that work can be fulfilling, flexible, and dare I say fun. Does the idea of working from a hammock in Bali or a cafe in Paris get you fired up? Let me know in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts on this whole digital nomad thing. Are you ready to ditch the cubicle and embrace the adventure? And hey, if you enjoyed this video and you're hungry for more inspiring stories, tech trends, and insights into the future of work, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on the next upload. We've got a killer video coming up about AI-powered personal assistants. It's gonna blow your mind. Until then, keep exploring, keep creating, and keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Peace out.